we thought it might be a good time to do a little bit of tier listing um, for the conferences themselves because things are starting to shake out a little bit. We got our brand new, beautiful SPL specific tier list with no duplicate captains and the Nintendo Switch ad on the side that you guys can't really see. So this is looking really good. But we will do MLS first. Um,
Sponsored by Nintendo Switch.
what?
Did we get sponsored by Nintendo Switch? Is that the ad?
Yeah, they paid for that one small portion.
They're bringing back Mario Strikers Charged 2, and we're pioneering it. Announced now.
We also have a blue buffalo ad. Hertz. And I don't know what this is, but we'll find out. Oh, it's JG Wentworth. So that's big. So
Give me some money.
thank you to our loyal sponsors, and all that they have paid us. They really make this possible. But as is tradition with tier lists, we will go down the order alphabetically, place teams, and then it'll be up to the table afterwards. So I will kick us off. Does anyone belong in S?
No.
No. I mean, I feel like Danny.
I
feel like
with three teams, all tied, there can't be like a one standout. I feel like.
Do we want to do this MLS or SPL
MLS.
specific, or do we just want to throw everyone on the board? Because I feel like it's
conference specific
okay.
or tier specific. Because we don't play each other. There's no reason to rank us across conference.
Sure. All right, that's probably smart. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna put Toad and the Bros in A. I feel like they're having a really good season, but I don't feel like they have necessarily stood out. They lost to Control Alt Defeat, which is their pretty direct competitor. But I think that they are in a very good position to be in the promotion fight, so I'm going to put them in A. Colin, who would you like to rank?
You have a Flying Dutchman on there that should be a.
There we go.
Red Hot Chili Strikers. Yes. Where do I want to put everyone? I think if they're going in A, I would like to put Garrett, which is Control Alt Defeat, in B. B, as in Bravo.
I think
Job well done.
That's very reasonable. What do you think puts them in B?
They're 2 points back. To be honest, that's pretty much what it is. Other than that, they've pretty much got the job done. They beat Dave, lost to Ham, lost to Jake, which is a tough loss. They got some work some things to figure out, but they're in with a shout at the moment, at least for top 3, which is all that really matters.
Hamilton, who would you like to place?
I will take Terrio's Disciples, and I will put them in C. And I'm just going to say that they've got 4 points. They're pretty much 2 games back off the top of the table, so they're not out of it. But they've also only got 1 win, which does not help their case.
Would it sway you in any way to know they got those 4 points in the first 2 weeks, and the last 2 weeks have gotten 0 points?
They've played different people.
That is true. They played you and Dave, so tougher schedule.
But I think that looking at his right left.
Oh, I already got it pulled up. They I think are at 2-2 right now, but we'll be finishing 2 and 3. So 4 points is respectable with a strong right team leaning schedule.
Yeah. I think they can make a serious comeback here in the second half of the season when they get more left teams.
I couldn't agree more. And for that reason, I'm going to place Colin in B.
Please make an F tier.
He currently is at 1 and 3 in
There
terms of
should be an F.
left versus right. And I think he's got a good chance.
There should be an F tier.
I think he belongs in the same tier as Terrier's
I don't.
Disciples. I think that the only difference between those two teams is the little bit of luck that Terrier's Disciples had in the 2 out of 3 from a mega strike in the gray.
I would like to point out the goals against number.
You want to say it?
Jake has allowed 27. I've allowed 37.
Yeah, but Garrett's allowed 31.
Yeah, and the next lowest is 21.
27.
I already said 27.
Oh,
I'm putting you in C. So we can
Freddie's
I
allowed
deserve to be
28.
an F.
we can
I was
put it
looking
to
at
the
the
table.
MLS.
We can put it to the table after. Who would you like to place?
Come on,
Colin?
Mr. Monty's allowed 25. There are 3 teams in SPL that have allowed 25 goals.
That's because they've all played Danny.
No, but like exactly 25 is a crazy stat.
Oh. Actually, I don't know if they've all played Danny. Danny hasn't played Adam.
Oh.
Danny doesn't even have the most goals for. Goose
No, he doesn't.
Crusade. The Flying
And
Dutchman
you?
have that.
All right, Colin, place a team.
Let's keep looking at
Plumbers, Pyromaniacs, A tier.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no way. Wait, let me go full screen here. We got a Mario ad. Look at that. He supports the boys. This is really good. Hamilton, where are you putting Reed?
I'm gonna struggle to not put Reed in A with the other teams that they're tied in points with. I think that the next 2 weeks will be telling as we come up on the second round of second captains. But for right now, he's getting the job done, and I don't have anything to put him below us in the A department.
I will use the first part of the open table discussion to bring that into question. I think that, based off current results, Reed could be put there. But I personally don't think that he has the same staying power as Toad and the Bros and Plumbers and Pyromaniacs do. Especially because of just depth as the season goes on. And real quick, doing the calculations in my head, he has a 3-1 left team schedule so far. So I think that might find it a little bit more difficult moving forward. Colin, do you think that Reed belongs with those other two?
I think it would be a disservice to put him in a separate tier, but I do think he should be the last team in that tier.
I mean, he's 1-1 against Dave and I, is what I'll say.
And checking the stats on that. He was left team versus you and right team versus David.
And he also got David when Reed had to have his second captain running, which is the did, which I understand is part of the argument that's being made here. But what I'm just going to counter with then is he's undefeated when Yoshi's his captain.
Which we're all left team.
Left team games. Yeah.
Colin, you do not have to say anything about what the trade is, but has a trade been secured?
No.
Okay. Because that would also change my perception. If you guys
Trade
are both,
has been proposed. But
if you guys are both in agreement with this, I'm cool with it. But I personally think that those first two teams are in their own tier in my mind.
well, they play each other this week, so winner of that could secure the S tier.
That is true. Or they tie.
Dave's got the left team.
What do you guys feel about this?
I should go down to D.
Okay. Well,
I've won 2 singular games.
just not acknowledging my changes, but Hamilton, do you think Colin belongs in D?
No. He is not worse than
I was
Terry.
okay with I was okay with the changes though.
You weren't upset at that,
No, I wasn't.
Hamilton?
I don't think there's. Yeah, I do think there is that big of a gap between control, defeat, and the others. I'm okay with this.
Okay. This is.
I don't.
Anyone want to move something?
Bring in the next group.
Okay. Snapshot it. That is MLS rankings. Next SPL inbound. God,
I'm gonna come back to it now that people are gone. But how are we gonna say in the same podcast that Reed is the most winning, one of the best win percentage captains, and then say he's not gonna win? Contradicting thoughts there.
He has the same win percentage as me.
Yeah.
He lost in the
We can't go by
playoffs.
win percentage because you and Dave would then just be at the bottom.
Yeah.
He choked to top 2 and then lost in the pro rel game.
True.
But he is a winning coach. He just doesn't do it when it counts.
There's nothing
Sorry,
you
Reed,
can
I
do
know
when
you're
the bid
listening.
lineup comes to town.
Okay. SPL. I'm gonna eat that low hanging fruit and put Danny spread triple option into S tier.
Oh, he doesn't belong there.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it. S is for spread triple option. STO. Insane. Literally making history. Peach doing things. I don't know how Danny does it.
If you add the P at stop option.
And it's red.
Yeah.
Colin, who would you like to place?
I would like to place Eric. I think Eric is clear in the A tier. Kind of better than the rest, but clearly a step behind Danny at this point in the season.
At what point do we want to talk about? We need a trade segment. Is what we need. Because you got to remember, this is Eric's team has undergone a pretty fundamental shift.
They've acquired a Wario.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. But we're gonna do this based off current results, I guess, and then we'll talk about that when we talk about Preds because that affects next week. Hamilton, who would you like to place? The easy ones are gone.
I don't think so. Give me Flying Dutchman and B. Between the did lineup and then I think you said he's going to start using ChatGPT to figure out what the best thing to do is.
Yeah.
I think he's got a real chance of running away with this.
I think ChatGPT gave him the did lineup this week.
I believe that is correct.
I don't think he figured out how to input the data yet.
Oh, okay.
No, he's got it.
Well, he can't run the did lineup this week. He's got to run something else.
I would be resting. I would just be trying to maximize how many times I put that out there.
Just run that did line up twice and then not have a team
Yep.
for the rest of it.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was him.
Peach can win if you're the left team. So
for my pick, I would like to stop here.
Do you want to stop with these 3 and D?
Yep.
I think they should be in C at least.
I don't know that that's true.
Okay, well then let's go team by team.
Oh,
I think
I was
I
a-
think I think Come On Mr. Monty belongs in D. Not that I don't think they have potential in the second half of the season, but I think their results are D level.
Understand why that team isn't winning.
Nope. This season sucks. Colin, where would you like to place one of these teams?
You spelled your own team name wrong, by the way.
Did I?
I would, yeah.
Who's on my team?
Well, your team name didn't change. You're still the Super Ario brothers.
That was not intentional.
You're staying in D tier
Thanks, bud.
with those two captains.
Hamilton, where do you want
I'm
to place Fred?
I when you said you wanted to leave him, I was not super opposed. Freddie has the worst goal differential and the most goals against, which kind of goes hand in hand. But he also has the least goals for, which also goes hand in hand with having the worst goal differential. But I'm struggling to see how he's turning and righting the ship. And so until we get some concrete facts to support him winning games, I'm inclined to leave him in D tier with the others.
I tried to make trades with Freddie and couldn't come to any consensus. But I feel like this is the Freddie classic. I feel like every season he has a negative goal difference and then he goes into playoffs. I don't get it.
He's a second half manager.
But you just said you don't believe in him the second half of this season.
That's correct.
He's got Bowser Jr. I mean, he did lose to Peach, but
anyone want to
brought
make
that
any
result out.
anyone want to make any changes to this SPL tier list?
Will you just switch you and Come On Mr. Monty? Just on that one goal differential.
No, I don't like that. I believe in Come On Mr. Monty with the Yoshi DK and Mr. Monty over Luigi Mario.